Spain approves a divisive transgender bill. While regarded as a success for trans rights in Spain, the law change has divided the country's feminist lobby. Here we've got a nice photo. Some trans people hugging. It's always good to see, right? We love to see it. Spain has passed a transgender rights bill allowing anyone aged 16 or over to change their gender on their ID card. It was approved by 188 votes for and 150 against, and now moves to the Senate for final approval. The change has been pursued by the left-wing Podemos party, part of a coalition government with the Socialist Party of Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez. However, the bill has divided Spain's feminist lobby, with critics warning it could erode women's rights. I don't know about that. I don't know about eroding any women's rights or anything. I think this is a plus for women's rights, in my opinion. If passed... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the right paragraph I'm on. If passed, it will allow anyone from age 16 to change their gender, which they must then confirm 3 months later. Those aged 12 and over can apply under certain conditions. Until now, applicants have required a medical diagnosis of gender dysphoria, feeling a mismatch between one's biological sex and their gender identity, and proof of hormonal treatment for 2 years, while minors needed judicial approval. Interesting. I didn't realize Spain was trans-medicalist. But I guess here we are. During the debate, Equality Minister Irene Montero, a Podemos party member, said the law depathologizes trans lives and guarantees trans people's rights. Trans women are women, said Ms. Montero, who has strongly advocated for gender self-identification and criticized opposition to the law as transphobia. However, the move has divided the country's feminist movement and exposed rifts within the governing coalition, with members of Mr. Sanchez's Socialist Party criticizing the bill. When gender is asserted over biological sex, it does not seem to me to be a step forward in a progressive direction. It seems to be a step backwards, said Carmen Calvo, a former deputy prime minister to Mr. Sanchez. The state has to provide answers for transgender people, but gender is neither voluntary nor optional, she said. Now, that depends on really who you ask, I guess. In my opinion, gender is totally optional. You don't have to have a gender. You can be agender. Agender is an identification, right? That's valid. Agender people are valid. Agender rights, right? That's what we want to fight for. Critics say the law will be open to abuse and could threaten women's rights, allowing men who self-identify as women to compete in women's sports or request transfers to women's prisons. They've also raised concern about minors having the right to self-determine their gender. Oh my god, it's the same fucking arguments every single time. 9 other European countries have already adopted self-declaration systems for legal gender recognition, including Ireland, Denmark, Norway, Portugal, and Switzerland. The move in Spain comes as the Scottish Parliament backed a bill that would make it easier for people to change their legal gender, which is nice. It is nice. It needs to be easier for everyone. And that's the article. There we go. I think the move in Spain, although it draws criticism, I think it's a good move. I think this is what we need. I think this is the kind of thing that we need to see more of. Even if it draws criticism, even if people don't like it, whatever, fuck you, all that stuff. So yeah, I think it's been good. I think this is definitely a step forward for women's rights. I don't see this as being a negative in any sense of the word at all.